PowerPoint is an important tool that is becoming increasingly popular in making presentation, and because of uh, the use of learning in virtual environment, PowerPoint has become a very important tool. Now, in the course of this bootcamp, we'll learn how to make use of PowerPoint from the beginning, where we'll learn how to make our first slide, and then we'll learn how to make improvement to our slide and start putting in content into our slide. And then also we'll learn how to make infographics. Infographics are very important in organization where you put in ideas and concepts. And also in the course of this, we'll learn how to make cover design, especially for students, for teachers who make use of PowerPoint in teaching and learning, and also in virtual environment where training are involved. So in the course of this, we also learn how to make other forms of design and infographics again, something that looks like this. And then we'll learn how to make designs and shapes using PowerPoint. And there are other ways you can make designs in PowerPoint, which are captivating. We'll learn that also. So this is another form of animation in PowerPoint, which we will learn. Now, it is important to know how to make design, and then it's also important that one knows how to make animation while presenting his points. Now, in the course of this bootcamp, we'll progress from the basics, where we'll learn the basics of PowerPoint, and then we'll learn intermediate concepts, where we'll learn how to make designs and other tricks in PowerPoint, and then we'll delve into the advanced tricks in PowerPoint. Now, if you are here with us, I want you to follow and then practice as much as possible whatever you learn in the course of this bootcamp. And as much as you keep practicing, you will make a serious improvement. So please, if you find this interesting, I'll ask that you press the like button and subscribe to this channel. When getting started with PowerPoint, what you simply need to do is to look for where the PowerPoint icon is in your system. Basically, if you're using a Windows system, it normally comes with your PowerPoint. So for me, what I need to do is to go to where my PowerPoint icon is and click on it. Now, as soon as you click, this is the interface you will see. You have the home button, new, open, and then other menus here. Now, to create a slide, what you need to do is to click on blank presentation. Now, for other version, what you simply get is this particular interface. Now, by default, PowerPoint normally comes with this layout. That's add the title and then a subtitle. But you can also change the layout of your slide. You have title and slide, and then you have title and content. Now, as soon as I click on this layout, you realize that the layout changes. There are other layout, and then I can change it to another layout, either blank or picture with caption. Now you see you can have different format or different type of layout. Let me take it back to the default layout. Now on this, you also have some other menus here. You have the on the home tab, from the home tab, you have insert, you have design, transition, animation, slideshow, review, view. We'll learn what all of these menus mean with time. But for now, let us make our first let's put in our first content. I would like you to pause this video and then try to put a title here, maybe whatever comes to your mind, and title either your name or something. Now if you're able to type in something, that is good. And I've also typed mine. Now we have our first content. I've typed in PowerPoint Bootcamp, and then the subtitle I type in my name. Now the next thing I want us to do is to add another slide to the first slide. Now you go to new slide and then click on it. Now the next default slide is click add title and then add text here. So I want you to pause the video again and then add the title here and then type in something else here. Now so I've added content, introduction, and I've typed in something here. Now the next thing I want us to do is to change the writing format. I simply press on Ctrl A. I can go here. You see I can change the writing format from Algerian. There are different or several font types here. Now let me choose this will do. Now I can also bold it on my introduction. I can also change this as well. I may decide to change the font size from 28 to, let's say, let me highlight, change it from 28 to 32. And now that I've done this, I can also choose to highlight this particular box, but this I will leave it to another segment of the tutorial where we'll learn how to do most of this. Now we've typed in this, I want us to change the bullet points here. For you to change the bullet points in this content, you simply highlight again and then go up here. Now you realize that as I highlight each of these bullet points, our bullet point changes. So let me highlight this. Now we have our introduction and we have content. Now the next thing I want us to do is to go back and add another slide again. Now this particular slide, I want us to change the format back to a blank slide. So let me go back and then have a blank slide here. Let me delete this one out. Now that we have a blank slide, how then do we put in content here? Now the easiest thing is for us to go and pick here a text box. Now we click on text box and then click and drag. Now we have a text box that we can type in something. So I want you to pause the video and then type in something here. Now having typed this, let me go back to format shape, to format. Then let me point to shape outline. Now as I highlight each of these colors, you realize that the outline is changing. We have green, blue, I think blue will do. Now let me adjust the position of this text box. This position will do. Now let me highlight this bold writing. After highlighting, let me go back to text fill and click on text fill. You realize that the color changes as I move the cursor around. Yellow, green, blue. Let me go back to red or the other deep red. Now this color will do. Now that I've changed the color, let me highlight the shape and then go back to change shape, edit shape. Now from edit shape to change shape. Now as I click on any of this shape, you realize that the shape of the text box has changed. I can go back to edit shape again to change shape. Let me click on this. Now we have a shape changing. So you can make your writing and then edit the shape to any position. Now go back to home. Let me add another new slide. to content. Now, having add this, I want you to type something here. Can type another thing again, another content here. Pause and try it again. Now, if you've done that, let me also paste mine here on this page, and let's see what we have. Yes, I've done mine. Now that I've done that, I want you to click on pictures and then insert a picture like the way I'm doing. Now that I've inserted a picture, let me adjust the shape or the size of this picture. Let me increase it on both ends. Now, having increased this, yes, let me double click on the picture. Let me do that. As soon as I double click, you realize that this outline will come where I can edit the picture. Now we'll learn how to edit pictures better in subsequent tutorial. So now this will do. So we've done something today. We've created about 4 slides, and in these 4 slides we've learned how to put in content, change the shape and edit the shape. Now let me press I think we've done much for today. Let me press on Control F5 to run a slideshow of what we've done today. Now that you can see what we've done for today, and now I want you to practice what we've done today by yourself and see how far you can go. Then we'll continue in the subsequent class. So please don't forget to hit the like button